at the moment, the parade commander, Academy Adjutant Lieutenant Colonel NTA, is now marching forward on horseback to submit the parade state and subsequently invite the Reviewing Officer to inspect the parades.
Nigerian Defense Academy 60th anniversary trooping and presentation of color parade formed up. 28 officers, 308 gentlemen cadets on parade. Parade ready for your inspection. Your Excellency.
Haruna Mohammed on behalf of the outside broadcast crew of the Africa's largest television network, the NTA, welcoming you to the live telecast of the event as it unfolds. The Reviewing Officer, Special Guest of Honor, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, has arrived at the event.
Your Excellencies, very senior military officers of serving our retired, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It may interest you to know that it is customary for reviewing officer to inspect the guard before the commencement of the parade. The inspection is done to showcase the loyalty of troops and their readiness to undertake the cause for which they have been commissioned or enlisted. The Special Guest of Honor, a reviewing officer for this historic regimental event of the Nigerian Defense Academy 60th anniversary Trooping and Presentation of Colors Parade, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was born on 17 December 1942 in Osun State. In the mid-1970s, he moved to the United States, working at a variety of jobs while finishing his college education. The president attended Southwest College in Chicago and then transferred to Chicago State University, where he earned a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration in 1979. The reviewing officer worked for Mobil Oil in the 1980s as an auditor, later rising in the ranks there. In the course of his meritorious political career, he was elected to represent the Lagos West Senatorial District in 1992 under the then Social Democratic Party, SDP for short. He was re-elected for the second term in 2003. During his 2 terms as Lagos State Governor, he was credited with improving the Lagos State finances through better enforcement of tax collection and for enacting a public transport project to address the considerable traffic gridlock in Lagos. As a man with determination, driven by his commitment to serve this great nation, in the wake of the country's annulled 1993 presidential election, President Tinubu became active in pro-democracy group, the National Democratic Coalition, NADECO for short. The reviewing officer was elected as the President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for a first tenure in office on 25 February 2023. Today, he is here as the Special Guest of Honor, a reviewing officer for this historic event of the Nigerian Defense Academy 60th anniversary, Trooping and presentation of colors parade. On parade today, we have over 25 officers and about 220 cadets. This is about the biggest parade in the Nigerian Defense Academy history.
Now, a little about the Nigerian Defense Academy. The Nigerian Defense Academy holds a significant place in the history of our dear nation, as it has been a cradle of training of our nation's finest military officers for the past 6 decades. Today, we gather here to commemorate this milestone and pay tribute to the remarkable achievement and sacrifice of the Academy and its alumni. 60 years ago, this esteemed institution was battered with a vision to cultivate and train the future leaders of our nation's defense force. Today, as we stand in the shadow of its illustrious Diamond Jubilee, we reflect on the invaluable contributions made by the Nigerian Defense Academy to our nation's security and prosperity. Throughout its 6-decade journey, the Nigerian Defense Academy has remained steadfast in its commitment to excellence, discipline, and integrity. From the countless cadets who have walked this hallowed parade ground to the distinguished alumni who have gone to serve at highest ranks of our armed forces, the Academy has left an indelible mark on the Nigerian military landscape. It has shaped generations of courageous men and women who selflessly devote their lives to the protection of our great nation. In this era of evolving security challenges, the Nigerian Defense Academy continues to adapt and innovate. Its state-of-the-art facility, cutting-edge research, and comprehensive curriculum ensures that its graduates are equipped with the knowledge and skills necessary to thrive in an increasingly complex and unpredictable world. Furthermore, the Academy emphasizes on character development and ethical leadership. It also ensures that its graduates are not just exceptional soldiers, but true embodiment of the noble values that underpins our society. As we commemorate this Diamond Jubilee, we also acknowledge and express our gratitude to the visionary leader and dedicated staff who have tirelessly nurtured this institution over the years. This unwavering commitment to the pursuit of knowledge, mentorship of cadets, and their dedication to producing exceptional military leaders have been the driving force behind the Nigerian Defense Academy's success.
At the end of the parade inspection,
the Nigerian Defense Academy on establishment was located at the NTA old site by Nnamdi Azikiwe bypass Kaduna before its relocation to its permanent site Afaka, Mando, Kaduna in 2006. The last time such an event was put together was 2014 when the Nigerian Defense Academy celebrated its Golden Jubilee.
Standard east. Stand east.
Your Excellency, the mass band displayed this morning is a mass band consisting Nigerian Defense Academy Band, Nigerian Navy Band, Nigerian Air Force Band, and 1 Division Nigerian Army Band, jointly led by the Acting Commander, Nigerian Defense Academy Band, Major J.I. Saka. The mass band is a military band that renders music with instruments during parades. Some of their instruments include brass instruments, woodwind instruments, and percussion instruments. Your Excellency, as the mass band is displaying, behind the mass band is a team of Nigerian Defense Academy drill instructors also carrying out testing display. This team of drill instructors contribute immensely in the instilling of discipline and regimentation of the gentlemen officer cadets. This team of instructors is under the direct command of the Academy Adjutant, who is the parade commander for today's auspicious parades. Please do sit back and enjoy the display as it unfolds.
To receive the colors from the academy drill sergeant major was Master Warrant Officer Abdullahi Umar. The Academy Regimental Sergeant Major has received the national color and is marching smartly to hand over to the ensigns of the national color. The ensign to the national color prepares to receive the retiring national color. The reviewing officers are the ensign to the regimental color prepares to receive the retiring regimental color.
Good colors, freeze.
Your Excellency, sir, the reviewing officer, the retiring flags colors have been successfully handed to the ensigns to national and regimental color. The ensign to the national color is Captain S.A. Abubakar, and the ensign to the retiring regimental colors is Lieutenant N.A. Oruma. All parties are now marching smartly to join the escort guard.
September 2013. As a citadel of learning, it has become a tradition to troops and present new colors to the academy when milestones are being celebrated at least 10 years after the previous. This gives the generation of cadets the opportunity to assimilate the rich traditions of the armed forces of Nigeria.
Before retiring into museum for safekeep and preservation. What you are witnessing now is the all-national regimental colors to be retired, marching in quick time, passing through the ranks while the troops pay their final salute to the retiring colors. These retiring colors were presented to Nigerian Defense Academy in 2014 during the Nigerian Defense Academy Golden Jubilee, in recognition of the unique role the institution plays in molding gentlemen officers, cadets, and allied African countries. Indeed, this is a moment of nostalgia for troops presenting arms, literally bidding farewell to this working instrument, which is regarded as a symbol of unit spirit, having worked with them for at least a minimum of 10 to 10 years. The retiring colors and presentation of new colors to a regiment could either be as a result of amalgamation of a unit when a unit color has served for a minimum of about 20 to 10 years.
No!
Gentlemen officer cadets of the Armed Forces of Nigeria and those of other allied nations. These colors farewell. Parade is also presenting arms in recognition, respect, and dedication to these colors. It shall forever remain indelible in your arms as military instruments. Have served their purpose in the molding of gentlemen officer cadets of the Nigerian Defense Academy. This is the last time they shall appear on any parade. As these colors march towards where we are seated, officers and warrant officers in uniform are requested to salute.
Your Excellency, at the moment, the ensigns of the retired national and regimental colors are marching to take these colors to their final resting place. The ensigns will be joined by the senior ensigns as they finally hand over the retired national and regimental colors to the quartermaster for onward delivery to the Academy Museum for safekeeping and preservation. This will be the last time these colors will be seen on parades. Also, this is the last compliment these colors will receive on parades. These colors were presented to the Nigerian Defense Academy in 2014 during the Nigerian Defense Academy Golden Jubilee in recognition of the unique role the institution plays in molding gentlemen officers cadets of the armed forces and allied African countries.
As the ensigns to the national and regimental colors are making their marks off the parade ground, armed escorts that will escort these colors to their final resting place are marching forward, catching up with the ensigns to these colors. Behind the escorts to the colors is the escort guard.
Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it might interest you to know that 22 years ago, one of the guests witnessing this parade, Major General I.M. Yusuf, retired, participated in the trooping and presentation of of Colors Parade to the Nigerian Defense Academy by the former president, President Olusegun Obasanjo. At that time, he was an ensign to the colors. Over the following 2 decades, the senior officer, through hard work and discipline, climbed through the ranks and achieved the impressive rank of Major General, which is a rare achievement. He rose to the top of leadership of the position of the Commandant of the Nigerian Defense Academy. His transformation from ensign to colors of the colors to Major General and his subsequent
Number 1 assistants, right and left in time. From hook to hook, pitch back.
Gentlemen, the next segment of this important event is the presentation of new national and regimental colors to the Nigerian Defense Academy, whose colors are retired here today. At the moment, some drummers drawn from the mass band are marching forward to set the stage for the presentation of the new colors. It is on these drums that the new national and regimental colors will be dropped before they are consecrated, thereafter officially presented to the Academy by His Excellency, the reviewing officer. The drum section is for the consecration of the regimental and national colors. It comprises 5 snare set drums, 1 tenor drum, 1 bass drum, and a drum major. The drummers are now marching to place the drums in their rightful position where the consecration will take place. Having positioned the drummers are now marching back to take their position on the parade ground. Now, the quartermaster group are marching forward to set the stage for the presentation of the new national and regimental colors. Still, from the quartermaster group, two smartly dressed gentlemen cadets are marching forward to lay down the kneelers on which the ensigns to the new colors will rest their knees. The kneelers serve as support to the ensigns while waiting to receive the colors. Done with their tasks, the two gentlemen cadets are marching smartly, take their position in the quartermaster group. Your Excellency, another smartly dressed two gentlemen cadets are marching forward. These gentlemen cadets will encase the colors. The color case is used for housing the national and the new regimental colors for the presentation. New national and regimental colors successfully on case. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, now the quartermaster Nigerian Defense Academy, Major Katie Ogbara, has marched forward to receive the new regimental color to be placed on the drum, setting the stage for the consecration. He has received the regimental colors and is marching smartly to place it on the drum, after which he will march once again to receive the national color and lay it on the regimental color. The national color is always on top of the regimental color. The quartermaster is now marching forward to receive the new national color. National color successfully received, and the quartermaster is now marching forward to place the national color on top of the regimental color. Your Excellency, the Reviewing Officer, sir, distinguished invited guests, Your Eminence, ladies and gentlemen, it may interest you to know that the national regimental colors being consecrated here today are made locally here in Kaduna State, Nigeria, of the best pure silk milk, which are expected to last for a period of 15 to 20 years. In the past, Nigerian military imported the colors, but with the Nigerian government policy enacted to encourage patronizing of our homemade products, all these colors were produced here in Nigeria by El Jahab Mubarak Nigeria Limited. Colors are consecrated and conferred to their units in commemoration of their achievement in the field of battle, training, administrative efficiency, and service to humanity. Colors also help promote unit cohesion and esprit de corps, and instill in them, men and women of the unit, a sense of pride and loyalty.
The next event we shall be witnessing is the consecration of these colors. May I at this point humbly request the chaplain, Protestant Nigerian Defense Academy, and the chaplain, Islamic Affairs Nigerian Defense Academy, of these colors.
Diamond Jubilee celebration, trooping, and presentation of new colors to the Academy. We acknowledge, O God, your immeasurable goodness and blessings on us. Thank you for all you have done for us as a nation, as a people, and in particular, Nigerian Defense Academy. We return all the glory, honor, and praise to you. O God, we present these new national and regimental colors to you for consecration. Let them now, O God, be consecrated for use and glory of your name and for the good of the academy. To prosper us, may these colors that are being consecrated today be to the academy a true symbol of loyalty and valor. Thank you, Lord, for answered prayers. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen.
صلوا على النبي الكريم اللهم صل آل
You are watching live the trooping and presentation of colors of the Diamond Jubilee of the Nigerian Defense Academy on the Africa's largest TV network, NTA.
The aim of the consecration by the chaplains and the Imam of the Nigerian Defense Academy.
One notable distinction is that the Academy's national color is the only one in the armed forces of Nigeria that has campaigns inscribed on it. For all other formations, units, campaigns, and are inscribed on the regimental color. This is a recognition of the Academy as a heritage of the armed forces of Nigeria and indeed the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
To take their position to receive the colors on behalf of the Academy. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, you will see brand new national regimental colors presented to the Nigerian Defense Academy by the reviewing officer, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. At this juncture, may I crave the indulgence of the Commandant, Nigerian Defense Academy, Major General Joe Ochai, to respectfully invite the special guest of honor and reviewing officer to present the brand new national colors to the Nigerian Defense Academy. The Commandant, sir. The Nigerian Defense Academy was first presented with national and regimental colors in May 1970 by the then head of state, General Yakubu Gowon. These colors were retired from active service with the Nigerian Defense Academy after serving the institution for a period of 17 years. In November 1987, new colors were presented to the Academy by the then President, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. These colors served the Academy for 13 years before retirement in the year 2001.
Our esteemed invited guest, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has successfully presented the new national and regimental colors to the Nigerian Defense Academy.
It might interest you to know that since its inception to date, the Academy has graduated 21,380 officers, including 478 from the following sister African countries: Benin, Chad, Guinea, the Gambia, Niger, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Uganda, and Zimbabwe.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, at the moment, two sets of smartly dressed cadets are marching forward to retrieve the kneelers.
The retraining of the new schools, officially brings on the presentation of the new national and residential colors to the Nigerian Defense Academy by His Excellency, the Leaders. Two gentlemen also heads that the new school are now marching to join the upper battalion as it exits the parade ground. And once down, the entrance to the national and residential corridor, the top class, march on to join the color party in the moving of the parade ground.
Number one assist guards! About two! From halt to halt! Quick march! These guys will advance! About to the colors! Reset up! Watch with time. Change direction. Right. On the mark. Right. Slow. March.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the next event we shall witness is the presentation of Florida to His Excellency the Nigerian Hospital. Permit me at this point to humbly invite the commandants of the Nigerian Academy, near the to present Florida to the Nigerian Hospital. Your Excellencies, there is no also ties with two ladies and gentlemen. We shall now have the honor and privilege of listening to the address of the Nigerian His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria. May I request the Commandant to please invite the Review Officer for his address. The Commandant, sir.
Zoom in more now, bro. and our eminent father, Sultan of Sokoto, Brigadier Sir Mohammed. I believe you have a living memory of those years. Staff of the NTA, Nigerian Defense Academy, members of diplomatic corps, royal fathers and religious leaders here present, senior government officials, members of the media present, gentlemen of the armed forces, please, let's rise to recite our pledge to this country. Today is a very eventful day, and we will
continue from this moment on.
Remember to recite our pledge right after national anthems. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help us all, God Almighty. Thank you very much. It is a great honor to be at this auspicious occasion, which marks the Diamond Jubilee of the Nigerian Defense Academy. I recall with a sense of pride that barely 4 months into the tenure of the present administration, the Vice President, His Excellency Kashim Shettima, GCON, attended the 33rd convocation ceremony of this institution in honor of cadets of 70 and the postgraduate students, while I had the honor of being the review officer at the passing out parade of the same set of cadets. These events, which have become a tradition of Nigerian Defense Academy, have also earned the institution a unique and enviable place among the tertiary institutions in Nigeria. It is worth noting that the NTA is the only degree awarding institution in Nigeria where years in and year out, a convocation ceremony is conducted where cadets graduate with presidential commission and an academic degree. Congratulations. Review the history. Over 6 decades ago, on the 5th of February 1994, the NDA has undergone various stages of transformation in its quest to fulfill its mandates of training officers for the Nigerian Armed Forces. The archives reveal and historical documents show that before obtaining independence from Britain, Nigerian first set of officers were trained in Ghana and subsequently at Royal Military Academy in Sandhurst. It is heartwarming to know that just 4 years after independence, the first batch of 64 Army and Navy cadets commenced training at NTA. I understand from history that those sets graduated straight into the Civil War. I understand that other giants, as Fred recorded in NTA, include the establishment of postgraduate programs, the creation of research centers and centers of excellence to facilitate research and enable cross-fertilization of ideas, the consistent academic calendar, devoid of industrial disputes and strike, should make the NTA Postgraduate School an institution of choice, not only for Nigerian students, but also for students across the globe. I must also commend the past and present leadership of NTA for the quality of military and academic training, which has continued to attract clients from other sister African nations. You could see many other nations' flag behind us there. We are very proud Nigerians. For us, these have consequently impacted positively on the image of the country, discipline, undivided loyalty to the nation and every one of us. Therefore, it behoves us to cultivate an enabling environment of peace to attract prospective cadets, not only from Africa, but from Europe and America as well. Let me also add that although the war against the enemies of Nigeria is not over, it is fair to state that relative peace, improvement, is being recorded across the major flashpoints. These progresses have come at a price for the government and the populace. We remember our fallen heroes and those out in trenches for the sake of our fatherland. Let us also celebrate their resilience and the sacrifice at this Diamond Jubilee. I am aware that in the last 3 years alone, till date, over 40 different projects have been completed, even in the face of dwindling resources. The impact of this project cuts across all the sectors of the academy. Some of the projects include physical infrastructure, just as excavation of anti-vehicular ditches, and the construction of wall fences and perimeter rules to enhance security. Other projects are personnel and cadet welfare, improvement in the quality of training curricula, provision and improvement of training equipment, power supply, and several others. These projects attest to focused leadership coupled with prudent management of resources by the past and the present administration of this NTA. These achievements are very valuable and should therefore be celebrated at this Diamond Jubilee. I say once again, congratulations. While celebrating past achievements, I am also aware that a strategic plan has been crafted to realign military and academic programs, infrastructural and human capital development, digitization of academic programs, and the introduction of new training packages aimed at equipping cadets and prospective officers with the requisite skill to improve themselves and be able to control and confront emerging challenges at home, in the African continent, and in the global scene. You are all aware of the undemocratic political pursuits that have swept across the Sahel Francophone countries in West Africa and Central Africa. I urge you to continue to play your constitutional role of safeguarding the territorial integrity of Nigeria, our fatherland. You have shown any act that are inimical to the well-being of our nation, an act which can destroy the gains of democracy, which we have enjoyed in the last 20 years. The government is fully aware of the services and sacrifices that members of the Nigerian Armed Forces have continued to render across the length and breadth of this country, especially in face of daunting challenges. We as a government will continue to accord priority to the needs of armed forces to enable the military to play its constitutional role without let or hindrance. Let me reiterate the urgency to upscale the fight against insecurity, which has robbed us of peace and progress. While the relative peace we have been able to secure recently is worthy of celebration, but we must remember that the war is not over yet until every parcel of land held by the enemy of the flying and enemy of peace is held accountable, and Nigeria is free of terrorism and banditry. We have been doing a good job. I've learned a lot from the commandant sitting next to me. And I appreciate your sacrifices. We will continue to push for progress, development, prosperity of this country. In your hand, so is undivided loyalty, progress, and unity of our country. In the review, I've seen strange faces. And in the past few days, you've seen how Nigeria is united, excited, and committed in patriotism of our fatherland. Please, if there are shortfalls, bear with us. We will make up a united, prosperous Nigeria. Is within our reach. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
You want me to two? Two, you are on.
The President and Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has just concluded his speech.
His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Hip, hip, hip. May I have your permission to march out the colors and for the rest of the parade to march out. Your Excellency.
May I now humbly request the Commandant to please lead His Excellency back to his seat. The Commandant, sir. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, senior officers, ladies and gentlemen, we are gradually rounding up this ceremony. However, before then, I would like to inform us that there will be a group photograph with the reviewing officer and officers on this parade. They are up to the Academy photo stand, where the reviewing officer will be joined by the Governor of Kaduna State, His Excellency the Senate President, Speaker, House of Representatives, Chief of Defense Staff, Service Chiefs, and other dignitaries for a group photograph.
May all the permission follow the officers and the rest of the parade, sir. Move down, Officers numbers! Remember that row. Ball to the right and play. Right hook.
May I now request the Commandant Nigerian Defense Academy to invite His Excellency the Reviewing Officer for a group photograph, first with the officers on the parades, and thereafter we move to the Academy photo stand for a group photograph with dignitaries. The Commandant, sir.
While the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces are lined up for the group photograph, we are gradually rounding up the event for the day. On behalf of the outside broadcast crew, Kaduna Network Center, we bring to you the end of the 60th anniversary of the foremost military institution, NTA at 60. Over now to Abuja studio for the continuation of our programs.